we do have to be quite mindful. Start this over again. The next 4 slides are going to be grouped together, just forewarning you. Okay, so don't chunk up 76 through 79. We have to be mindful about the way that our domain runs if we're running version 1 or 2. Version 3, we don't have such a concern. But I've got a stable domain. Call out the fact that all 3 switches are running in the same domain. They share the proper VLAN database, and the revision number is 12. And they are connected via trunks. However, one of my switches fails. And what do we do if we have a hardware failure of a chassis? We're going to replace it, right? Well, what if we already had equipment that was in a storage closet? Hey, let's resurrect that switch that we decommissioned. It's a perfectly good switch. It's got the right number of ports, speeds, version, that sort of thing. So we replace it. We bring it back into the fold, and we are thinking about setting it up with the right trunking configuration, spanning tree, and duplicating the running configuration of the device. Maybe we had a backup startup config. Wouldn't that be great? Now, the problem is that switch just obliterated some things. That switch came online. Wait a minute, what happened there? Let's go back. And I meant let's go back. That replacement had a revision number of 29. Our domain had a revision number of 12. And revision numbers, even one higher, has the authority to destroy your domain. Hopefully it's got good information. But in this case, that switch had very different VLANs, and it's about to override the domain. Now, switch 1 and 2 haven't gotten the information yet. They're about to receive it. They had VLANs 10, 20, 30, 40. Those are the ones that they needed. They get overridden by the stale information from that mothballed switch. And now we lost 20, 30, 40 for these VLANs that we don't even have ports in. And what's happening now is the ports that were assigned to the VLANs that have gone away, well, those ports go into inactive. Inactive. You verify that with the command show interface, let's say E1/3 switch port. The switch port command will show you inactive, and if you see that, that's a bad sign. So what you have to do now is you're going to have to go to one of these servers and rebuild it. So you can solve this and the ports come back online, but it's a serious issue. You do not have this problem with version 3 because you need the authoritative primary server in order to overwrite these things. And this would not have been the authoritative server. Additionally, this can happen even if it's a client, because clients broadcast what they have or multicast what they have every 5 minutes. So this would have happened even if it was a client.